Okay. So what's your staff doing now?
So right now we are also producing a lot of content. We are producing content on remote working. We are producing content on team building that you can do on your own. For example, so if you're a team lead and you're getting onto a Zoom call, on a Microsoft Teams call, what can you do to sort of get your colleagues to move around? So for example, something very simple just to break the icebreaker. When we do events, we always start with icebreaker. Yeah. So an icebreaker, a simple icebreaker could be this. There's this joke about video conferencing where you video conference at home. Then actually now the camera is zoomed in on me, but the top I'm wearing very nice shirt, but bottom actually
only wear briefs.
Wear boxers, right? Yeah. So that's a very common joke, ma.
Okay.
Yeah, but as I share it with you, you laugh. So is it also safe to say or fair to guess that if you attempted this on your next teleconference with your very serious colleagues, they will also laugh?
So you mean what? During the webinar, you ask them to put your camera down, show us what you're wearing?
Yeah, so something simple like that. So I'm not saying wear briefs, of course, right?
Yeah.
But if you're running that morning's meetings, right, do something simple like say, okay, so today we're going to start this morning very differently. We are going to stand up and stretch. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
So the guy wearing the boxers and
and you'll be like, okay, hang on a minute, I'm gonna just shut up, Yeah, so but then you laugh, right? And we're not even working together as colleagues. So we know each other well, but not as colleagues, not that well.
Correct.
So imagine if in a multinational, whether you're working for a large hotel or a large MNC or even an SME, if your team start doing small little things like that, then you bring the human back into remote, Because when you go remote, everything is tech. We have 3-4 cameras here, we have all the technology here.
Yes.
So we are able to sort of still be here in the same room, thankfully, and obviously properly social distancing responsibly. But I think when we work remotely, I think a lot of people talk about the technology behind it. Yeah, but very few people talk about the humanity behind it.
Wow, you're really very creative. So can I say that it is actually a virtual team building that you are doing now?
Yes.
It's literally virtual team building, right?
Yeah, it's sort of like a virtual way to. So right now we're not offering this as a service. The videos and the content that my team and me were creating is all free. Because
it's free?
It's completely free, yeah. So
really?
Like what I shared with you earlier, I think there's just too much negativity out there. And being very Singaporean, usually we just keep quiet when there's a lot of negativity. Most of us don't say, because when you say, then you get a lot of flamers. I mean, when you put yourself out there, you get a lot of people.
A lot of negative ninjas.
Who say a lot of things. And sometimes, if you care too much about what the other people say, then you stop doing the right things.
Yes.
So we thought, we're not going to make any money. I mean, how much can we charge? $50 for a video? It's not money that can save a business,
Okay.
So why not just give it out for free, build a reputation, right? And hopefully, if things get better eventually, people remember us. Then when they're ready to run their next event, then they call us back, If they don't, they don't. But what else do you do now? What else can you do now?
So it's sort of something like, I would say it's like a branding, and also to continuously remind the client that, hey, we are still creative, we still have the idea, we are still here, and when the COVID-19 is over, we are ready to serve you.
Yeah, I think it's less branding. I think it's more of the second part of what you said. It's about letting the client know what we do, or even our previous clients or our future clients, prospects, know what we actually do. We don't run events. We sell fun. We bring fun, we bring interaction, we get people to socialize, we make work fun again, we make relationships more human again. That's what we're really doing. I mean, team building, family day, D&D, people say that you're selling an event. It's not. It is just a means to an end. What is the purpose of running this type of events? Is to put people together, have them build bonds and increase their camaraderie and all these things, right? So whilst we are all working remotely now, why can't we continue to contribute to that growth? I think we should. And plus, there is no cost for us to do that, other than our salaries and all that, right? But there is no cost, man. I don't have to book a venue, I don't have to book cameraman, I don't have to do all that. So practically, there is really no running cost.
So you do the video with just a phone?
Yeah, so we started off with a phone, with a very cheap.
Someone have to hold it for you, right?
Yeah, I mean, we were all holding phones for everybody in the office. So everyone gets to record. Everybody.
That's cool.
So we're also learning ourselves. So we're going online. The other day you had a guest on, Cyrus, right? And I felt that what he shared in that video
Okay.
about finding content and promoting it, I learned a lot from that video, which I was also watching lah. Because Cyrus made it very simple for someone who sort of wants to get started into creating this kind of online content.
Yes,
To get started. So we're doing that in the office. Last year we were event managers, we were event planners. This year we are content creators. We're going online. We're trying to find out on YouTube like how to write a script for a video. What is a storyboard?
Okay.
We don't know. So we are also learning. So every day we are learning, but at the same time, we are also doing. So it's not just pure, close the office for 1 month and everybody go and learn and claim skills future and make full use. It's not. I mean, skills future is good lah. I mean, and you should do it if you have the skills future credits, right? But I think we need to depend on ourselves. We need to depend on each other.
Yes.
In order to get through this. And that's what we're doing in the office. We are really depending on each other. So it's not always where the team comes to me or comes to Stacy to ask for ideas. We go to them to ask for ideas also. Like for today's this interview, we were wondering how are we going to share this Facebook Live with. I've never been on a Facebook Live. This feels very weird to me, by the way. And it still feels weird. You said 15 minutes, I feel more comfortable. Yeah, so right.
Because do you know the youngsters are more into IG than Facebook?
IG is Instagram.
Instagram,
yeah. So thanks.
Trying to act in.
Yeah. So we learn lah. Yeah. So that's what we do every day, lor.
Wow, that's very cool. So that means you keep learning because you are always like Googling about how to do video. You're still doing the videos. You're still coming with the idea. It's sort of like, let me put it in a way to say it's like you keep the ball rolling. You don't let your staff, just to sit down there and sekong, they call it, grow mushroom.
Yeah.
Okay,